Good morning, children. This is our first interaction in class 9th, and we will start with history chapter. And definitely, if you have gone through the book, you will find a big difference between the chapters of class 8 and 9. If you were thinking about class 8, chapter 8, the first chapter in history, it was very small. But when you go for French Revolution, the first chapter in class 9th, it is very big one. Of course, around 20 to 25 pages are there. So don't panic. And you would be thinking that why such big chapters are kept for you. Definitely, something is there for you. You have to learn something from there. That's why this chapter is there. French Revolution. The first chapter, French Revolution. What is the significance of this chapter? Why CBSE has included this chapter for you? Definitely, when I ask you such question, this type of questions can be asked in a democratic country. Otherwise, in a non-democratic country, the people do not have the right to question anything. So, the beginning of democratic ideology was associated with French Revolution. Now, almost all countries of the world are having democratic form of government. So, French Revolution just had the beginning of such democratic principles. So, that is the significance of reading French Revolution. Okay. So, now let us start with this chapter. And this chapter, when we will discuss about, let me give you a brief description of the chapter. We will start with the event, that is French Revolution. Then we will go for the causes. Then we will discuss about the impact of the revolution and some other aspects also. But let us start our first topic with the introduction of the chapter. And let us go think that you are watching a movie, you are in quarantine period, you can't move from home. So you imagine that you are in Paris because you are directly having a flight to Paris. We will move to Paris, and suppose you are watching a movie in PBR and the first scene is French Revolution. The day is 14 July 1789. So our film starts with which date? 14 July 1789, and you are directly have reached to Paris. So imagine you are in Paris, you are in the first topic of French Revolution, means हमारी मूवी की पहला सीन क्या है, मतलब पहला क्वेश्चन, पहला सीन ये है कि आप मूवी देख रहे हो, मूवी है फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन और पहला सीन है रेवोल्यूशन हुआ. जैसे आप कभी मूवी देखते हो, व्हेन यू वॉच ए मूवी एंड यू स्टार्ट दैट सम इवेंट इज देयर एंड आफ्टर दैट the hero or heroine starts thinking that why such things happen. So we will go to flashback for causes, but let us come to the first scene of the topic, and the first scene is the event. Now what is the event? The French Revolution, and it took place on 14 July 1789, where in the capital city of France, that is Paris. Okay, and just there is an image in your book. Look at this image. Of course, this is a little bit blur, but when you focus, you can see it is totally seen as if the palace is destroyed. Okay, so that is the first symbol of French Revolution. Okay, now come back to the topic. So we are in the first scene. The date you have to remember, 14 July 1789. That is the beginning of French Revolution. What happened on that day, so that you have to remember, and the people of the world have to remember. This is a very important aspect of world history. On this particular day, 7,000 men and women from different parts of France, they gathered in the town hall of France, and they formed a people's militia. Now what is people's militia? People's army. 7,000 लोग मिलके एक आर्मी बनाए. बड़ी बात क्या है? That was not permitted in monarchical form of government. In democracy, you can criticize the government, you can go against the government, but in monarchical form of government, you cannot go against the government. So, for the first time in the history of world, in France, people formed a militia of 7,000 people consisting of men and women. Then what they did? They stormed the fortress prison, Bastille. What was the name of that fortress prison? Bastille. L is silent. Okay? So, हिंदी में बोले तो उन्होंने उस फोर्ट को उड़ा दिया. Okay? Now, उसमें बहुत सारे लोग नहीं थे. Only 7 prisoners. इतना बड़ा फोर्ट में 7 prisoners were there. These 7 prisoners were released, and of course the commander was killed. The commander of the fortress prison Bastille was killed, and there were 7 prisoners, and they were released. After that, what happened? People destroyed the fort. They were so happy that they took the stone fragments to their home, and the stone fragments were sold in markets as souvenir of proud, respect. People are very happy that they have destroyed a fort. The fort was the symbol of despotic power of the ruler. The fort was the symbol of the exploitation of the ruler. They have destroyed the fort means they have destroyed the power of the king. That was the thinking of people. This was the first type of event which took place in world history. Why such event took place? We will go through the next scene, and that would be the causes of the French Revolution. So, for today, your first scene was of the film of French Revolution was the day of revolution, and next we will discuss about causes of French Revolution. Thank you all.